Hey there, filthy animals. Mr. Dirty back with another episode of GTM Show. Once again, we've got Evol, frozen food company, back on the show. We're pretty impressed with some of the stuff we saw from these guys on past episodes. I thought we'd drag them back out again. And this time around, we're going to be checking out their Portabella and Goat Cheese Ravioli. So there's the package you're looking for if you're looking for this in stores. Take all that in. Yeah, it sure does look delicious. Check out that picture there. Yum, yum. And on the back says, love what you eat. If you haven't noticed that, basically the label here, their branding is just love backwards. Check that out. As I was saying, on the back it says, meet our ravioli. Our tasty raviolis are stuffed with a blend of hearty portabella mushrooms, tangy goat cheese, rich Romano, and creamy ricotta cheese. Pure deliciousness. And yeah, that picture looks like all that. Our instructions have us removing the bowl from the carton and cut a half-inch slit in the film, so we're leaving the plastic on it. Throwing the bowl in the microwave, and we're cooking on high for 3 minutes and 45 seconds until cooked throughout and let stand for 1 minute. And then you drag it back in front of the camera again. Alright, let's open it up and see our bowl before we go doing all that. Now it looks like our bowl is actually glued to the package there. It's glued to the box. So we just pulled the strip clean off, boom, and yeah, we still can't get our bowl out of there because it's stuck to this. Didn't see that with the last ones, and yeah, it's stuck on there pretty fucking good. God damn. Alright, so they're definitely having problems at the assembly line as, yeah, part of our box is still attached to the top here. Alright, so there's a look at it through the film in the top. You can see our little, what they say, all they did was talk about the ravioli on the back here. It says ravioli stuffed with portabella mushrooms, goat cheese, and what else you see in there, Romano ricotta cheese is all combined with criminy mushrooms, red bell pepper, spinach, and an insanely tasty creamy basil sauce. So that's all that other stuff that you see in there besides ravioli, if you're wondering. Alright, so I'm going to go throw this in the microwave for, what they say, 3 minutes, 45 seconds, then we're going to come back and see what we got. Alright, stick around. Alright guys, we're back. We've got our Evol Portabella and Goat Cheese Ravioli out of the microwave where it's been in there for 3 minutes, 45 seconds, and let stand for 1 minute. Remember, that's what we're supposed to be getting out of this deal. And here we go. We can't see a damn thing through the window right now, but it's now time for the reveal. So let's tear off this plastic that we put a slit in before it went in the microwave and see what we got. Boop. Wow, it smells pretty good. It actually smells like pesto, basically. It smells like a really good pesto sauce. Alright, let's see if we can bring you in here so you can get a better look at this. Alright, so bam, that's what you get out of the microwave. Take all that in. Not a bad scene. You can see our mushrooms going on there. Nice. All of our cheese is nice and melted. Got our the peppers that they promised us. Tomatoes? Did they say anything about tomatoes? No. Just red bell peppers. Basil sauce. Got all kinds of stuff. Well, let's take a look at these ravioli. See if we can get one of those bad boys out of there. So there's a ravioli right there, cooked up. That's the size of the raviolis that we're dealing with. Not bad. I was hoping that this sauce would thicken up some as it stood, but yeah, not so much. Yeah, it's looking like our sauce is going to stay kind of watery. It doesn't look like it's going to thicken up into any kind of a cream sauce at all. And they did say it was supposed to be insanely tasty, creamy basil sauce, but yeah, it's soupy and watery. It's like been standing for what, like 2-3 minutes and not thickening at all. So we're just going to get right into this. Try one of these mushrooms real quick. I could take it or leave it. It tastes like a canned mushroom. Alright, we got half a ravioli on the hook here with a bit of the mushroom. Actually, I'm going to try to get, yeah, there we go. We actually got the other half and a bit of red pepper for the ride. Here we go. Down the hatch with our Portabella and Goat Cheese Ravioli from Evol Frozen Foods. Not bad. The cook is perfect. Perfect ravioli. You know, not mushy. It's nice and firm. You can really taste the goat cheese and the Romano in there. It's got like a dankness. You know, I like the stinky cheeses. And there's a nice herbiness that goes along with it too. Like I say, they're stuffed, so there's a lot of it. It's strong. Everything here, everything else tastes like fresh. Like the basil that's in here, the peppers, all that, very fresh. The mushrooms, you know, as you get into those, the second one I had, so it falls somewhere between like flash frozen and canned, really. It's like somewhere in between. It's an odd thing going on there with those portabellas. And the sauce, they want to say creamy basil, but you know, I'm going to call that, it's a pesto. Any way you slice it, this is a pesto dressing that they've got going on here basically. But it's extremely good. As we count these, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the one I already ate. So all in all, you get like 6 ravioli in this box, which isn't really a bad deal. Seeing how fresh this is. I mean, it's not like Chef Boyardee canned shit. I mean, you can cram a lot of shitty ravioli into a can, but that's the quality that you get. Shitty crammed in a can. Here we've got like way fresher ingredients. So yeah, you get 6 plump stuffed ravioli in there. You get like a fresh creamy basil sauce. Well, not creamy, as it's been sitting here forever and it's still not creamy. It's still kind of watery. Not a bad deal. We got 8.75 ounces there, and this is like less than $4. It was like $3.80 or something like that. I would definitely pick this up again. I would say the only thing that, like the only drawback, the only thing holding this back for me is the fact that this sauce stays so watery. It never really got to the point that I would call it creamy. So I would give this a high 4 out of 5. Alright, so there you have it, the Portabella and Goat Cheese Ravioli frozen entree from Evol. Definitely check it out. I'm Mr. Dirty, this is the GTM show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here, go have a rotten day.